Well, that's where I think things that's been being defined in this room over this podcast and stuff is it's talking about things like dominance and what masculinity is and feminism is and all that stuff. And I'm going, okay, we're defining certain things, but it does become a point where that word accountability is coming into play because when
Yeah.
you're in a relationship, it's the factor of you can do what you gonna do, but for me, and what I am currently, I am married. I signed on the dotted line and everything. So guess what? is a little different. And I go, is it because of the dotted line and signed paper and stuff like that, or is it more so of the attitude that I have towards it?
What is your attitude towards it?
Ah, ah, I take it seriously, just like
Oh,
I take my kids seriously.
oh yeah.
So it's the point of no, I'm committed, and with commitment, that varies from person to person a bit.
Mhm.
Um, but when you in that thing of a relationship like that, where there's different rules. Like I tell people all the time, there's different rules when you're married in comparison to being boyfriend and girlfriend, or if you're
Yeah.
single or whatever you want to consider it. Totally different rules. Like there's a lot of stuff at risk when you're married in comparison to I just got a fling or we did a date or we're boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing. Yes, there definitely will be feelings hurt and stuff like that if things go awry and whatnot. But at the same time, when you married, them rules is very there, very much there, and you know it.
and and I'm glad you said that because like to me and B are single, So and we see things in a different, but we also understand the importance of marriage. And I think that's kind of like our argument. It's kind of like I mean I'll tell you straight up, like being in dating market now, it's definitely not as easy as what it used to be. Like there's just like I said, there's definitely a lot more concern. And with that being said, this is why it goes back to the questions like what you were asking. What can we do about it? And I said it straight up. I said that if you really want to fix it, and I said this in the last podcast, I'll say it again. Men need to learn how to put their foot down if they want to be in a healthy relationship. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying being put the foot down of like or hurt a woman or I'm the boss or you better listen to me. But what I'm saying is that there's a specific level of respect and a specific standard that you need to set. Not 100 things like I'm not talking about the superficial stuff of like being a why. I mean, like being super hot or whatever. I'm talking about just things that you will accept and things that you would do. And I'm not saying make 100 lists, but just pick a couple of things and put your foot down on those things. That's why I say it's one of the biggest problems today, just in the dating world. At least because I do put more of it on men than I do women. It's because men don't know how to put their foot down anymore, and I think that's a big issue right now. Men don't know how to say, "I'm not going to deal with that. Or I'm not going to accept that."
Exactly.
So So that's what I'm saying to get on your level. And I said this only really applies to people who want to be married. To get on your level, because I do believe in this. I do believe in this that a woman cannot love you if she doesn't respect you.
So I got another question.
Go ahead.
I want to let you finish, but
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
what if a man does know how to put his foot down, but it's not accepted?
You got to move on, man. It's that simple. Like you don't take it.
So
Like
of course I get that, but
yeah.
like I said, there's different rules of engagement when it comes to marriage.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Marriage. That's why I said there are different rules to marriage. I'm not denying that. I'm going to talk about trying to get into a marriage or get into a long term relationship. But yes,
I'm saying when you're already there, everything's already been determined, but say things change, not on the other person's end, but on the other person's end.
mhm.
Guess
and
what?
mhm.
Now with those changes come some crazy, nasty irregularities and all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that's where I keep going, okay, yeah, you can let go of certain things, but you also can't let go of certain things. And what I mean by that is if you're in a relationship long enough, you end up more than likely having children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And with that, you also have the responsibility, as always, of those children. And I'm saying, of course, you can separate the marriage from the children and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, that's the broken family unit that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, you can handle it this way, that way, that way. And it ain't no one shoe fits all situation with that type of stuff. And it's a very, very delicate situation. And that's why I keep saying it's all the way around. Is from start to finish, it can be a very difficult situation to deal with because of others. I'm gonna just say others.